You can start for the reason.
Fine. I think I'm audible, right?
Yes, you are audible.
Okay, you can see myself in the
Yeah, yeah,
picture.
yes.
Okay, hi everyone. Good afternoon. I'm back again with more topic that is SIM swapping fraud. Till yesterday, we have talked about lots of things that is based on how online scams, everything. But today we are going to talk about SIM swapping fraud. So, what is SIM swapping fraud? Let us know that. SIM swapping is a crime, cyber crime where attacker clones or transfer a victim's phone number to another SIM card. So what happens here is the criminals or the suspects they starts creating a SIM clone. Now you may ask me how does it happen? So there is a method called as cloning the SIM using your Aadhaar card. However, the target will create a fake profile of yours. So if they get your Aadhaar card, that is enough. So I have told you in the before class, how does it happens? Because all the cyber crime is interconnected. So here what happened is cyber criminal will create a clone of your SIM and he transfers your number or a victim phone number to another SIM. So what is the benefits of doing that? Which can he can get an access to banking, email address, and other sensitive accounts. Because whenever you create a multi-factor authentication or any such kind of privacy, you people create it. You will provide your SIM card or you will provide your phone number, which is already linked to the bank account. The same thing here, uses that phone number to get an access to banking, email ID, and other sensitive informations. So this is one more cyber crime which is happening in the North India region. Especially, it is done in Jamtara or Jharkhand, Uttar Pradesh, and Gujarat. These are the places where this kind of scams are going to happen. How SIM swapping works? They collect a person informations via phishing or social engineering or a data breaches because recently board's data has been breached where they got your first name, last name, phone number as well as email ID and your personal cards. So these are the information were collected by the suspects, and they collect all the information and they create a SIM swapping method. After that, they will contact a mobile provider. So few times the mobile provider is also involved in this kind of crime. What they will do is they request for a SIM swap, saying that if they are not connected with the mobile provider, they go to the nearby place and they sell that if they take my information, they will tell like I am their family friend or a colleague or a cousin. So in that process, they are going to create a SIM swapping method, which is also we do impersonate things. Got it? After that, there is one more option called as bypass security, where attackers receive OTP and authentication messages, where attackers receive an OTP to authenticate messages. That is called as bypassing security. Again, there is one more thing that is called as gaining control. Criminal, once after they get your phone number or something like that, they start getting access to your banking apps, Gmail, and other sensitive data. Now you may ask, sir, using the phone number, how can they get to know our contact information? No, there is a method of doing that. So what happens is whenever you click on Google, now example, I will go to the Google here. Okay. Now I'm going to enter Google. So once I click on Google, there is an option called as sign in. Now, if I give a sign in that place, there is one more thing called as forgot email ID. Now, what happens here? If I just put the phone number, once after I can put my phone number, what happens here is, see, I'm putting a random number. If you request it, it will ask your first name and last name. However, it is mentioned in your Aadhaar card. You just provide it Okay, once after the providing, it will show you which are the account you would like to access. By this method, they get your email ID. So this is one more kind of accessible information. Now, method used by the criminals. How does they do the swing swapping? How they get to know our information? First thing is phishing. So I hope you know what is phishing. And next comes social engineering. So phishing and social engineering are tricking victims into revealing personal information. And next comes insider threat. Few time what happens, people's working in the organization, they do some kind of things like SIM swapping. So let me give an example. You are working in one of the IT company, and if your salary is not credited, you want to do something stupidity in the company. So that time, what exactly these employees will do? They use this SIM swapping method to get an access to your boss or HR's information. Next comes weak security protocols. So telecom service providers, they have lots of vulnerability. So what is vulnerability? Vulnerability is a loophole. Okay. There are a lot of loopholes. See, getting an SIM is very easy. After 2022, more than 30 lakhs people have died in COVID time. But even though their SIM are active today, people are using their SIM. And next comes data breaches. Okay, weak data breaches. So few times what happen if there is an organization where there is a data has been breached. So that time the the hackers get an access to your information. It may be Aadhaar card, PAN card, or any kind of email ID. Okay, these are the methods. So consequence of SIM swapping. What are their intention of doing this SIM swapping? Is one is financial losses, draining bank accounts and cryptocurrency wallets, especially nowadays after the Trump rule. Many people have started creating a cryptocurrency because like right now there is a lots of returns in cryptocurrency. So people are using this. The hackers are using this financial losses method where once they get the contact number, that it can be easily get into access to this cryptocurrency. Next comes identity theft. Identity theft is gaining control over personal and business accounts. It has especially identity theft happens in the IT companies, not somewhere else. It happens in the IT companies or the individual or the business companies only. Next comes reputation damage. So, using that SIM card, they will create an account, of Instagram account. They start creating something like deep fakes, artificial intelligence scams, where they try to post your photos, or it can be naked photos or something like that. They will going to post it in the social media, and they themselves verify it has you. So whenever you create a SIM card, just verify whether my SIM card is cloned or not. There is a website how to look over it. I'm going to teach you. So next, how to protect yourself from this kind of scam. Now, there is one more method. One is multi-factor authentication, which is I already told in many different kind of scams how to protect from them. This is one more method, the same method, which is multi-factor authentication. Sorry, multi-factor authentication. If you have a multi-factor authentication, people doesn't have an access because it will be in the internet protocol. So they can't easily get into this multi-factor authentication. Next, secure your mobile carrier account. Add pins and security questions. There are lots of pins and questions. If you go to your phone, go to your setting, there is an option called as mobile networks. Once you go to that mobile networks, there you can find that pin your SIM card. So a few times what happened, people forgot to use that pin code. So I would like to suggest you to use some kind of pin codes there, which will help them a lot. Next, monitor account activities. Regularly check for unauthorized transaction. If there is something happen, if there is any transaction that see it will take just 5 minutes of time of yours in entire 24 hours. So in 5 minutes you can check whether how much balance is there, and you can go to the net banking application, look over that recent transaction. So you'll identify is there any such kind of transaction is done. Next one is beware of phishing attacks. Never share your personal information over calls or email. I told you several times. Even I'm telling everyone the same thing. Please, please, please never share your personal information or in over calls and emails. There are a few candidates, they think that email ID is genuine so that they will send all the personal information. Please don't do that. It will impact a lot to you. So what to do if you are a victim? Now think that you have been your SIM has been swapped. What can you do? Contact your mobile provider immediately. If you are using Geo, Airtel, BSNL, in every single city there will be a regional office of every brand. So go there and tell them that someone has used my SIM card without my authorization, so that they will report it and they will search for whether it is active in two cities or not. So if that is available in two cities, they will block this card and they will provide you the new SIM card for free. It is done. It is it is from the try only, telecommunication authority only. They have mentioned it clearly. Next, secure online accounts. Change password and enable strong authentication. I have told you, use 18 characteristics of password, which will help you a lot. So don't use a 5-digit password, 10-digit password, which is your pet name, your surname, your full name. Don't use that as your password. Use a strong password. Notify bank and authorities. If you think that your SIM has been swapped, contact your bank and tell that I need to change my phone number due to this problem. They will help you within 24 hours. Monitor for identity theft. Check credit reports and online activities. Now, how to check your credit reports? So, how can I get to know how many bank accounts are there in my system? So, for that, there is a website called as Sibil Score. Okay, this is a private company. Just go here. Once you click on this website, you have an option like free option. Okay, or you can have an application to download. Here you can see how many accounts are open, how many credits are inquiries you have done, credit card usage, age of credit. It will mention in this CIBIL score so that you can get to know how many credit card are there in your bank account, in your phone number. Apart from that, how to register, my if something has happened. So there is an how to check how many SIM cards are there in my number or what. So there is a website called as Sanchar Sati, which is called as Sanchar Sati. Just click onto this website. Here is a website called as Staffcom. Okay. So this is a government website. Okay. Now you have an option here useful links. Click on useful links. Um there is an option called as Sarala Sanchar, or okay, go back, click on this website Refcom, enter your phone number and add your captcha. Once after that, it will ask for OTP. You just enter the OTP. Once your OTP is done, you can get to know whether your SIM card is cloned or used in multiple areas. Okay. This is next topic is also similar to this same topic. Okay. So next is SIM cloning. So what is SIM cloning and how does the SIM cloning happens? So SIM cloning is something like us same thing called as SIM swapping. Here they use the same duplicate SIM has been created and unauthorized access to call, message, authentication credential we can do. So extracting SIM card, attackers use hardware tools or malware to copy the SIM credential. There are few or softwares extract all the information of the SIM, the owner of the SIM, the details of the SIM, the address of the SIM, everything is being handled in this hardware. But I'm not supposed to say this tool name because it is a unauthorized tool. Only the government has this authority to share. Next is creating a cloud. They will extract all the data of the SIM and into a blank SIM card. They will copy paste. How you copy paste from one folder to another, the same thing is done in this SIM cloning method. Gaining control. The clone SIM receive calls, SMS. See, a few times what happen when the SIM is cloned, that will be used in two SIM also, two-person also. If one get a SMS, the another one also get the SMS. Not like one is active, one is inactive. Both will be active. Got it? This is what we call as creating a clone. Apart from that, gaining controls. A clone SIM receive calls, SMS authentication, and message, as I said. Exploitation access. Hackers can intercept OTP, conduct fraud, and impersonate victims. They can create whatever they need. So method used by the criminals are physical access, directly extracting data from the victim SIM using SIM reader. So there is a method. Next is remote attack, where malware infection devices to extract the SIM. They will insert a malware into your system with using phishing or social engineering. So they extract all the contacts of your SIM card. Next, social engineering, which is also connected with the remote access, trickly victims into revealing SIM information through phishing scams. Apart from that, there is a brute force attack, cracking weak encryption or outdated SIMs. So few SIMs are not active till now. There are in your home, there will be one SIM which is not active. So using this method, they will extract all the contacts of your inactive SIM and they activate themselves and use it for their personal use. It may be for the cybercrime or something else. How to protect yourself? Use SIM with a strong encryption. The same method what we have done for the SIM swapping. Enable two-factor authentication. Monitor mobile activity. Behave of phishing attacks. Whenever if you get any kind of calls or SMS from unknown number, just block it. Don't accept that. Use PIN protection. Secure with a PIN. You can enter the PIN for 6 to 8 digits. That will be depending on you. You can use it. Okay. You can use a PIN protection. What to do if you are a victim? Contact your mobile provider immediately. Report unauthorized SIM activity. Go and report it to your SIM provider. Secure online accounts, change password, and enable authentication. Notify banks and authorities. Means they will freeze your account. Okay. Monitor for identity theft. Check for unusual transaction or communications. Replace your SIM card. So if such cases happen, you can what replace your SIM card. There is a method of doing that also. Next is cyberbullying harassment, which is a highly happening nowadays. Now let us go and how to check whether how many SIM cards are there in our name. We can go to do that. So I'm just going to put my phone number here and add my cap. This is P15 UVE and just okay. This is 5, right? 5. UV and just click on validate. Okay. Credential cannot be validated. Okay. Just refresh this again. Add the number. My number. I'm adding my number here and just type RNVJD and F and just click on validate. Okay. OTP is sent to my number. Okay. Fine. UP, that is 580239. So once after look here, in my account, there is four number has been registered. If it is not yours number, you can just put it is not my number. Once you click on this, it is not my number, it automatically asks for few information and you can cancel the card and using report button. Okay, this is the way you will get to know how many SIM card is available in your phone number. Okay, you can try once if you want, which will help you a lot. Next is cyberbullying, which is especially happens to girls, women, ladies. No, right now for men, it is happening slightly. Okay, cyberbullying is a digital platform to intimate, threaten, or spread false information about the individual. If you are from South India region, you may know recently Rashmika Mandana's one deepfake has been published online, where it has mentioned that it was not her, it was someone else. Someone has added artificial intelligence face and they just copy paste that face and publish that video. Instagram Reels, which also reported a FIR. Even there was a Ramya Krishnan video was also being leaked, which was not her, but if they have mentioned it is a fake. So these are the platform where it threatens or spread false information about the individuals. What are the common tactics? Threat, doxing, with doxing in the sense sharing the personal information, and false rumors. These are the three important common tactics of cyberbullying and harassment. Now, where does cyberbullying occurs? Now, it is a big question to the globally. Where does this cyberbullying occur? The first thing is social media platforms. What are the social media platforms? It may be Facebook, it may be Twitter, it may be Instagram, it may be TikTok, even etc. But TikTok is we not available in India. But yes, TikTok happens. In US, there is an option of the TikTok too. And there is one more thing called as online forums and gaming. If there is a student who is good enough in gaming, they people use Discord or multiplayer games also that it is available. Apart from that, messaging apps and emails, even in WhatsApp, Telegram, and phishing emails will be happening a lot. Here are the cyberbullying occurs. Next, what are the impact of cyberbullying? One is emotional and mental health issue, which will cause you anxiety, depression, low self-esteem, where few people go with a suicide as their option. So never do such kind of things because there are families who is looking over you. So never do this kind of things. If something happens in cyberbullying, just go and report the case in the police station or tell your parents or tell your closed one so that you will become so fresh. Next come reputation damage, which causes false information and information spreading online. So I have told you about Rashmika Mandana as well as Ramya Krishnan videos that are the false spreading information and legal consequence, cyber harassment laws and potential lawsuits. So if you face such kind of issue, there are some authorities where they can handle these problems. And if you go with a public prosecutor, he will do it for free. So I would request in such cases, you can go to them and tell the things what happened to you, which will help you a lot. How to prevent cyberbullying? Strengthen privacy security. As I told, go to Meta, update your system, two-factor authentication. If you are not a public celebrity, then please put your profile in private. That so it will be helping you a lot. Next is block and report offenders. If you get some kind of unknown messages from unknown persons, just block it. If it is unknown person only, educate and raise awareness. Try to promote these awareness programs of cybersecurity to the public. It will help a lot for the each and everyone. Use strong password. That means whenever you create an account, create a password such a way that it is long and top enough, which can help you for secure more days. And frequently change the password. This is one more step. How to respond if you are a victim? See, don't take an action immediately. Stay calm and document the evidence. Now, what you have to do is just collect the information, take the screenshot of the messages and the post, and make it as evidence. Report to a platform and authority. Seek legal help if necessary. There is a website called as Wakil, where you can go and raise a complaint. You can search for lawyers. It will help you a lot. Seek support. Talk to friends, family, and counselor and tell them that is a fact, this is a fact, it happens a lot. Okay. Avoid reclamations. Engage can escalate the situations. Okay. You can engage the avoid all these and escalate the situation to someone with authority, which it will help you a lot. Role of parents and educators in organization, especially for the faculties. If faculty, if you are facing this issue, if your son or your daughter is facing this issue, so what you have to do, teach parents teach online safety and monitor children's internet activities. Kaspersky has this fixed this problem where they have installed some called as kid safety. You can install that and you can monitor your children what they are doing. Educator, if you are a faculty, implement anti-bullying program in schools. Educate your students what to do, what to not to do. If there is an organization, people enforce strict policy against cyber harassment. Tell them what, tell your employees what cyber bullying or cyber harassment is. Teach them how it happens. Then it will be helping a lot. Next is we are going to talk about one more the same thing. Yeah. Now deepfakes and AI fraud, which is especially a biggest scam happening in nowadays. One is what are deepfakes and AI based frauds? So AI generated manipulates videos, images, and voice recordings. Nowadays, what happens here is AI can generate a video, images, voice record. See, there are two benefits of artificial intelligence. See, one is for good thing and one is for bad thing also. Where in the good thing, what happens here is people can use it for educational purpose also. But few scammers use it for their personal or financial or purpose only. What they will do is they will create a video of your face and they will insert it for some other picture, and they start using voice call because you may know that recently all over few fake police call has been raised up saying that your son has been arrested in a drug case. If you want to release your son, you have to pay $20,000, $10,000. So this kind of things comes now. These are based on AI fraud. What are the purpose? This is for misinformation, fraud, political propaganda. So few political things is also going to happen in this deepfake also, and blackmail. So blackmail is nothing but for a financial purpose only. How data deepfakes and AI fraud works. The first thing is data collection. They gather the image, videos, and voice sample of the target. Its very method is gathering the images are used by social media, that is Facebook, Instagram, etc. Even video also, and voice sample. They just call you to take your 10-second to 20-second voice only sample so that they can create an artificial voice. AI model training. Machine learning concept is very important here. They use an algorithm to generate a synthetic media. Okay, this is the one of the AI model training. Next comes manipulation and deployment. The fake media is shared to deceive people. Because something like few fake, maybe Rashmika Mandana's photo videos has been publicly shared to the troll pages, where these troll pages started publishing that. These are the things. Okay. Next comes exploitation, uses for financial fraud, misinformation, and scams. So their intention is to finance fraud, misinformation, and scams. Common uses of deepfakes and AI frauds are political manipulation. One is for political manipulation. Many right now in Instagram we can see Narendra Modi's voice has been cloned. People are creating some songs on Narendra Modi's voice, etc. They are doing that. That which is also a political manipulation. Now people are doing it for fun fact, and few starts doing it for a political propaganda too. Next thing is blackmail and extortions. AI generated compressed media trying to blackmail you for the money purposes and etc. Apart from that, financial fraud, voice calling used to scam and phishing. Okay, these are the financial fraud. Next comes social engineering attack, impersonations to unauthorized access, where they get an access to the social media platform, trying to become a friend to you and all and asking for your personal information. If you give provide them, they will create an AI model of you to get an access. How to identify deepfakes? If there is, you search your name in Google or search your name in Instagram, whether there is an account which is unknowingly created by you, then try to report it. Then that are the one kind of identifying the deepfake. Second is unnatural facial expression and eye movement. 100% there is no AI that generate it as it is. There will be a small iris problem like eye contact as well as the expression. If it is not matches, then it is a fake. Record it and publish it online saying that this is not me. Mismatch of lip syncing. Few times what happened is whenever right now I'm talking, you see my lips. What I if I speak like my name is Anvich, you can see my lips are syncing like together. If some fraud happens, fraud is doing that, then the lip syncing doesn't be equal. Inconsistent lighting and shadow. Few times what happens, look into the shadow and the background. Very important. So that will be helping you a lot. Next is odd blurring or distortion. Few times what happens, the videos will be blurred. They will put like hand like this and they close it, something like that. Such kind of happens when that is a deep fake possibilities. As metadata analysis of your image and video. Just go to your my files option, look over there is unknown images has been installed or not. If any kind of unknown app is installed, remove it. Okay, these are the things. Role of your organization and government. What is the role of organization? If you government should work on developing AI detection technology. Right? Till today, there is no government has worked on with AI detection technology. Implement laws against AI fraud. Very important. Implement a law. After the BNS has came to India, right now there is no kind of law for artificial intelligence. So, raise a public awareness on deepfakes. Let's go together, be aware the people what deepfake is, what harassment we can get from the deepfakes. We should tell them. And then cybersecurity measures. So we should boost our cybersecurity measures too. These are the things to be done by the organization or government. You or else if you research on this artificial intelligence, then you can also promote it. Tell them what deepfakes and cyber harassment is. That will be helping a lot. 17 things are IoT and smart device hacking are one of the common cyber crime happening publicly. I can say is this is one of the IoT and smart device hacking, which may be Alexa, which may be a Google Assistant, or etc. So, what is IoT and smart device hacking? IoT refers to smart device connected to the internet. So, whichever connected to internet has a possibility of having problem in cyber crime. Cyber criminals exploits vulnerability in their devices to gain unauthorized access. What here, what happens is they get an what loopholes to get into this system, maybe IoT devices, because IoT device doesn't have a lot of security. There's a reason we use IoT has a first preference. Okay. One of the person is asking about the attendance. The attendance will be shared between 4:30 to 5:30 ish. So these are the IoT. What is IoT and what is their system? Next, commonly targeted IoT devices are CCTV and security system. uh, it can be hijacked for the surveillance. So few times what happens, few have the fun fact where they go to these CCTV portals and try to view what is going on other CCTV. So don't do that. If you do that, you will be under imprisonment for 5 years or 10 years, and you have to pay the fine of 3 lakh to 10 lakhs. Smart home assistance. It may be your Alexa. It may be because you ask lots of questions with Alexa, maybe a music, you maybe a video, the recipes. So these are the common target devices, routers and modems. I think you know if you have a Wi-Fi, if you have a Wi-Fi, those Wi-Fi has this what this Wi-Fi modules are also uh, this one IoT devices. So smart applicants. Right now, people are becoming lazy after artificial intelligence and IoT became existence. What happens here is people are using TV to on by mobile system or any kind of Alexa. You just tell Alexa to turn on fan, it will starts owning. And if you tell that Alexa to switch on the light, it will start doing. These are the smart application which has a common targeted in cybercrime. Wearable devices, if you are using smartwatches has this kind of problems because it is connected to internet and Bluetooth. It has a possibility of having a cybercrime. How attacker exploit IoT devices? Weak or default password. Few times what happens here is people use common password like admin password. These are the easy way to hackers to guess the password, which is also a dictionary attack. Unpack software and firmware, outdated security vulnerabilities. I have told you why you need to update your phone, or how to why you need to change your phone after 4 5 years. This is the reason because you have an outdated security and vulnerabilities in your system. That's the reason. Next is insecure network connection, encrypted data transmission. There is a lot of encrypted data so that requires you a exploitation of IoT devices, botnet attacks, turning devices into a part of cyber attack networks, trying to convert that device into a cyber attacks. That is called as botnet. Next comes a eavesdropping and isophages, spying through compromised microphones and camera. So a few times what happened, it is see, this comes under phishing, which where if you click any of the link that steals your camera's access and they will observe you or spy you in the camera. Okay, this is one more thing in IoT devices. Risk and consequences. What are the risk and consequence? Privacy invasion, hacker spying on personal activities, financial loss. One is financial loss. Next is identity theft, which is personal data leak or something like that. Device takeover, attackers control smart home, where he can control, especially IoT devices are highly implemented in US, UK, and Australia, where there is a lots of cybercrime on IoT. Attack propagation, where IoT devices used in large cyber threats. Okay, large numbers of scale it is being used. How to protect your device, IoT devices. Now a big question is how to secure from that. One is change default password. Don't try to put this lightweight password that is something admin at 123 password at 123. Don't use that. Use a strong password or a unique password. Sorry. Enable firmware update. Keep device up to date, which is very important. Use a secure network. Encrypt Wi-Fi connection and disable unnecessary features if it is needed. And monitor device activity. Regularly check for unusual behavior happens in your system. If something happens in your system, you can raise a complaint in the cybercrime.gov.in, which will help you a lot. Next is disable unused features. Minimize the attack surface. If you look over, there is something like unused apps, then just delete that from your IoT devices, which will help you a lot. Best practice for IoT security, use two-factor authentication, add an extra layer for cyber security, segment IoT devices on separate network. If you are using IoT, purchase some other network and start working, activating that. That will help you a lot. Turn off remote access when not needed. If there is if you on see a lot of IoT devices are remote access, so turn off remote access when it is not needed. If you are outside of home, don't use this kind of what remote access. It will help you a lot. Next is invest in cybersecurity software. I have told you use Kaspersky, use McAfee has a security software which will help you a lot. Next comes educate and stay informed. Awareness is the key to prevent attacks. You can prevent yourself from this kind of attack by using education. Education is only the one platform where you get it to know how the exact thing is going to happen. Role of organization and government, the same thing what I have told to artificial intelligence. Even government should develop some kind of IoT security standards and the public awareness should be done, encourage secure IoT development practice, enforce regulation on IoT device manufacturers. Government should raise some kind of regulation to these manufacturers too. These are the four important tips to be done in the organization of the government. So extra bonus, this is a last topic I want to give to you is an extra bonus. So what are the extra bonus? Are clear desk, clear screen. Always ensure your workspace is free of private documents, both physical and digitally, to prevent unauthorized access. If you have any personal information, try to keep it a secure or try to encrypt it or do not use it openly. Do not allow it publicly. Next, both built-in firewalls. Use default firewalls on your operating system. Every individual operating system has its own what we say firewall. In Microsoft, we have in Windows we have our own firewall. Same in Linux and Mac OS, we have a firewall. just install it. But in Linux, in Kali Linux, we don't have an firewall, but in Ubuntu we have a firewall. Okay, to protect against cyber threats. So minimize sensitive items in your wallet. Try not to keep any kind of important document in your phone wallet. That doesn't mean something like physically. It is a software. I'm telling you not to keep any files, important files in your phone. If you're trying to keep it, try to lock it. Okay. Next is limit sharing of sensitive information. Don't try to share your social security number, that is Aadhaar card, PAN card, or other personal information to unauthorized persons if you don't know. Even though if they are calling from bank sector also, ask them an employee ID and which branch they are calling from, and ask for the what is the reason behind of sharing the data. Okay. So never share your Aadhaar card for hotel booking. Many I see people share their Aadhaar card in hotels while they're booking. What happens there is this hotel people share your Aadhaar card to lots of private agency for their loan sanction for the loan process. Never share the OTP to anyone. If you get any OTP, never share the OTP to anyone. Use strong and unique password. Do not use the password 1234 or password. Use a mix of uppercase, lowercase, symbol, number, and special characters. Enable two-factor authentication in your system. Beware of phishing scams. I hope you know what is phishing is. Secure your Wi-Fi networks, which is set to your Wi-Fi a strong passwords that should not match with other. Okay. Regularly monitor your bank statement. Share sensitive documents before disposal. Keep your device updated. I have told you should keep your device updated. Think before sharing personal information online. Before sharing any kind of, never see, lots of girls have a habit of sharing the photo with the V shape of the neck and they are sharing it in the public. Don't try to do that. It may cause you a deep fake also in future. And even boys, don't show your six-pack body or a gym body globally. That doesn't make a sense. That tomorrow using your half body and they can do anything else. That's the reason I'm telling you don't share all the things in social media. Okay, so here are the extra bonus going to end, and this is me. You can follow me or scan my profile for more information about me. Okay, that's it. So is there any question you want to ask? You can ask me for next 10 minutes. So Vijay Kumar has asked me to share the complete notes on the topic along with the web link explained in the lecturer. Sure, sure, dear. I'm going to share you that to madam. Madam is going to share it. Okay. Please share the complete notes. Okay, I'm going to share. Don't worry. Akshay added lead AI meeting notes to the meeting we provided. Okay. Okay. Is there any other question would you like to ask? If you have any question to ask, you can ask me. Sure, sure. I'm going to share the notes. Don't worry. Is there anything else? Is there anything else? Would you like to ask me? YouTube peoples, YouTube peoples, you can ask me questions. No, no, I'm sharing with the PDF. PPT will be shared soon. Don't worry. Okay. How to recognize cyberbullying? So there are few website which is, see, one thing we can't blindly tell which is the website. How to record? See, one thing is look over the iris recognition. Everything that will be helping you a lot. Okay, and please go through few of the website, and there are few applications, even artificial intelligence. ChatGPT can also help you. If you get any kind of photo of cyberbullying, you just upload that, ask whether this is cyberbullying photo or not. It will help you a lot. Okay. Is there any question? Attendance sheet will be sent at 4:30 to 5 of the half an hour time. You can fill the things. Okay. Is there any question else would you like to ask? If not, I can go with the cybersecurity essential, which is regarding the hands-on experience. Okay, madam, are you there? Sushmita, ma'am, are you there?
Yeah, yes, I'm there, sir.
So the first topic has been completed. Now I'm going with the hands-on experience, madam.
Yeah, yeah, okay, you can.
Okay. From next 2 days, I'm going to do this session with the hands-on experience about cybersecurity. So please be active for this session. This is an hands-on experience. I'm telling you. So 1 second. You can see my screen, right, madam? The full screen.
Yes, it is visible.
Good afternoon, sir. Good afternoon. Let's start with the cyber essential. That's hands-on experience on emerging IT professionals. Okay. So the first question is about what is cybersecurity? According to IT, information technology, many people say cybersecurity is protecting the data, but that is not an answer. So whenever if you become a interview, if you go for interviewer, whenever people ask you question what is cybersecurity, you should answer cybersecurity is a practice of protecting system, networks, and programs from the digital attacks. So what does it mean? What does it mean? What cybersecurity practice means? You are going to practice it. You are not learning it. You are practicing the cybersecurity to protect systems, networks, and programs from the cyber digital attacks. Okay. So cybersecurity is converted into three different information that is called as confidentiality, integrity, and availability, which is we call this as CIO traits. And important thing which happens in cybersecurity, which should know. Okay. What is confidentiality? Confidentiality is protecting the sensitive information from unauthorized access. So confidentiality is something like if you are working in the college. Now, right now, I'm telling you, our faculties are working on universities. So few of the things which is sensitive information for college that is not shareable to the students. Now, who is the student? Students is an unauthorized access. So protecting the sensitive information from the unauthorized access is called as confidentiality. It's a very simple thing. Next comes integrity, ensuring that information is accurate and trustworthy. If someone send you the email in the university, whether there is an event is going to happen, you should see that whether it is accurate or trustworthy. Can I trust that message or not? That is called integrity. Next comes availability, ensuring that information and resources are available to authorized users only. Now, attendance sheet. You will fill the attendance sheet. You as an authority to look over it. Only Sushmita ma'am has an authority to see how many have been entered and not. That is called as availability. Okay, these are the three major things about cybersecurity, which is confidentiality, integrity, and availability. Please go through it. Importance of cybersecurity. Lots of people don't know why cybersecurity is required. So, cybersecurity is to protect sensitive data. Cybersecurity helps you to protect the sensitive information or the data. It may be personal, financial, and organizational data. Next comes preventing financial loss. Stop getting a financial attacks or cyber attacks can result significant financial damages. Got it? It can be using phishing, social engineering, anything that is mentioned in the last PPT. Okay. Next is maintaining privacy. So see, there is a lot of privacy required. In ATM, if you go with an offline, if you go to the ATM, there will be a security guard who's going to maintain that privacy of the ATM. So same thing in your internet, we need a security guard for that. That's why cybersecurity is required. Next is national security, protecting its critical infrastructure and government data. Lots of, I work in INS, Indian Naval Service of Vikrant. there was a Vikrant ship which has been data has been leaked. So to protect that from this attackers, we need cybersecurity there. Got it? These are the four regions why we need cybersecurity. What are the different kinds of hackers? Now we come on to the hands-on. So people they don't know what is cyber or what are the different kinds of hackers. There are three different kinds of hacker. One is white hat hacker, one is black hat hackers, one is gray hat hackers. Now you may ask me, so what are you upon three? So I am working as a white hat hacker. So white hat hacker is something they're called an ethical hacker who use their skills to protect the system. Protect. Their work is to protect the system. So what is their role? Work with an organization to identify and fix the vulnerabilities. If there is any vulnerability in their company's website, we are going to fix that problem. Got it? Next comes black hat hackers. So what does black hat hacker do is malicious hacker who exploits system for the personal gain. That may be for financial their hacking system is for financial or their personal gains. It may be a grudge, removing grudge or something like that. And those people are called as black hat hackers. So a role of them is engaging in illegal activities such as stealing data and causing damage. Especially these people work under dark web. Okay. Apart from that, there is one more hacker called as gray hat hacker, which is a combination of white hat hackers and black hat hackers. If you want to learn cybersecurity, there are you can learn white hat hacker as well as the gray hat hacker. So you will get to know how to attack and how to protect. Gray hat hacker rule is to how to attack and how to protect. He is going to have all the three together. Okay. So role the hacker who falls between white and black hat hacker is called a gray hat hacker. It's the color combination. If you use color combination of white of gray black, you will get a gray color. So that is a color called as a gray hat hackers. So role of this person is often explore vulnerability without knowing or without permission, sometimes reporting them afterwards. Few times what happens here is he himself start hacking it and find out the loopholes and he report it to the police station saying that these are the loopholes find out by this website. This is also a work of the great hackers. I hope you got it. What are the different kinds of hackers? Now, generally, if I talk about, there are more than 10 different types of hackers, which is called as black, white. These are the three things. White, black, and gray are the main three things. And rest are black, red hat hacker, blue hat hacker, government hackers, and script kiddies. There are lots of different kinds of hacker also. That is very easy to get to know. So I have told you, I have referred your book. Now that book will help you a lot. Okay. Examples of cyber security threats. What are the cyber security attacks? One is malware, one is phishing, one is ransomware, one is DOS attack. So common threats are malware. So malware are viruses, worms, or Trojan horse, which I have told you about it before. And next from phishing. Phishing is the fraudulent attempts of obtaining sensitive information. I have told you what is exactly a phishing is. Ransomware, we have covered up with ransomware what it is. We all do that. Next comes DOS attack. DOS attack is our denial of service attack, which is overloading system to make them unavailable, sending lots of what we say, lots of pressure to that website so that the website will get to crash. That's the reason of DOS attack. Okay. So there are two different things, DOS attack and DDoS attack, which are both are a bit similar. Okay. Is there any question you would like to ask me? Uh, Varshali has asked me what we require then experience as in any devices. Ma'am, I did not get your question. Can you rephrase the question and ask me? Uh, Varshali Patade, can you please ask rephrase the question and ask me, madam? It will be helping me a lot. So these are the four important that is called as a distributed denial of services. Okay. DDoS is something like a distributed, it is similar to DOS attack, but it has a lots of, because it is giving a lots of what we say pressure to this website. Okay. Where there is something like attacking on server, with the internet traffic to prevent user to access connected online services on the site. Got it? So I'm here. So tomorrow I will show you the live session. We have a live session of creating a malware and creating a phishing attacks, creating something like fake login pages. We are going to create that. Don't worry, Usman. Okay, we're working on that also. So the DDoS, someone has asked me, Krishna has asked me DDoS now. So DDoS, what happened is UDP flooding, NTP amplification, ICMP flooding, and DNS amplification has done in DDoS. What happens here is, which includes synchronization flood, DNS floods. You know how floods happens. Now, there's the same way it's going to happen. Getting repeated message of transaction some multiple times. I make it any payment as why does it happens? So Rakesh, can you elaborate the question? Can you elaborate the question so I can get to know what is exact? You are asking like, sir, I'm getting repeated message of transaction of same multiple time. So what kind of message you are telling? You can tell me directly. I can help you out there. Okay. These are the DDoS attack. So is there any question you want to ask me? Amount debited or credited, sir? I did not get the question, Rakesh. So someone has asked me what is the difference between DOS attack and DDoS attack. See, sir, DOS attack is a denial of service attack. DDoS is a distributed denial of services. In DOS attack, a single system is target as a victim system. In DDoS attack, multiple systems are attacked on a victim system. Okay, think that I want to hack your system. I use one single PC to start attacking on it. But in DDoS attack, I use multiple clone desktop to attack on your website. Okay. In DOS attack, the victim's PC is loaded from the data packet sent from one location. We send a lots of data from one location. Okay, one second, madam. Dipesh, I'm going to answer your question. So see, in DOS attack, the victim PC is loaded from a data packet sent from one location. But in DDoS attack, the victim PC is loaded from the data packet from various locations. It may be from Mumbai, it may be from Bangalore, it may be Chennai, it may be Hyderabad. Different location shows that lots of people are trying to enter into your devices or to block the access. What it said. In DOS attacks, then it takes longer to complete. It takes 3 hours, 4 hours to complete. In DDoS attack, it will take only 30 to 40 minutes to do comparing to DOS attack because in DOS attack, it is not so easy to do in DOS attack because every website has a maintenance time. Okay. But if you go with the DDoS attack, if you have a maintenance hour of 1 hour, we can easily do DDoS attack. Highly in India, we do DDoS attack, not a DOS attack. Okay, the volume of traffic is less compared to DDoS. In DOS attack, we have less traffic compared to DDoS. In DDoS, there are a large number of what we say packets which is installed in the system. Got it? I hope you got it, sir. Ravindra, sir, about the difference between DOS and DDoS. So, okay. Dipesh, what topic you need to get back? You please tell me the topic name. I'm going to teach you. If I do any payment in phone pay, I get a notification of amount debited from bank multiple times. Okay. So what happens is you should report it to your bank saying that only send me one notification. That's enough for me. Don't send me multiple notification. Call your bank support team as well as phone pay system. Don't try to make a phone pay. Don't do it in phone pay. Try to use Google Pay or net banking. That is very secure. Okay. So, okay, common threats. Okay, so common threats are there are different kinds of common threats that is malware, phishing, ransomware, and denial DOS attack. I hope if you are there in the last two classes, you hope you know what is malware, phishing, and ransomware. I have talked about it clearly. You can go and look over the pre-recorded classes videos. So I have mentioned it. Okay, so there are, if I talk about malware, there are three different things. There are lots of things. If cyber threat attack is indicated on my signals. Okay, I'm going to talk about indications. I'm going to help you. So in malware now, in viruses are inserted in your system. It can be manually or it can be using a phishing links. Okay, worms is one system is infected with the virus. If the PC provides the internet to other user system will also be affected. Got it? These are the common cyber threats. Sir, Venkata Swami has been asked me a question called as, sir, if a cyber threat attacks to indicate any signals. Yes. Sir, if you are aware of a SOC, Security Operations Center, I would like to request you to install one kind of free SOC tool. Okay, these are the free SOC tool available globally. That means Wireshark and this Nmap. So I'm going to talk about the Nmap, sir. So here what happens, it will monitor your networks. Okay, it will monitor your networks and it will let you know is there any kind of threats coming in. Got it, sir? But especially people don't use it for personal reason, but lots of like 100 PC, 200 PCs are there, then they use these SOC tools. I hope I answered your question, sir. Okay, fine, fine, sir. Is there any other questions? I'm looking into the live session. Is there any question? Can you, is there any question? So someone has asked me a question regarding blue jacking. Okay, blue jacking is a pop-up, sir. So if you're using any Android devices, about 15, so if you are using any kind of Bluetooth devices, you get a frequent pop-up saying that would you like to connect on these devices in your system. That's something like a blue jacking. Got it? Got it, Krishna sir? S- Am I audible, Sushmita? Am I audible?
Yes, sir, you are audible.
Hello, Sushmita. Am I audible?
Yeah, yeah, you are audible, sir.
Okay, fine. Apart from that, cybersecurity in the modern world. Yes, this is one more case study I'm going to tell you. So this is and happened in 2020, I think so. I'm not 19 now. 19. AT&T, which is one of the MNC-based company located in US, their data has been breached. You can see almost 7.6 million current and 65.4 million former customers' data has been breached. And AT&T is one of the international company. If you don't know, you can Google it. It is a telecommunication company. Their former, like old customers and current customers data has been breached where they have got their username, password, their service social service number, and etc. Okay, this is one of the biggest cyber crime which is breached all over globally. Okay, why did ANT and AT&T had a database? Many people don't know what was the reason behind it. In 2019, they did not do a system audit, where system audit is something like every 6 months or 3 months or yearly, it is to be done compulsory. So get to know if someone is filing ITR here, is there anyone who do ITR, IT returns? If yes, can you please mention yes in comment box? Is there anyone do IT returns? Yes. So you know what in IT returns you do audit something like audit is there. Why do you know why do they do audit? to get to know what are the transaction is done recently. So no, the same thing to be done in the internet. In internet also, we need to do an audit, which will help the customer company get to know what are the recent 3 months report. Second thing is firewall. They don't have the preferred firewall in their system. And server maintenance, which is very important in systems and IT companies to do, but they have failed to do a what server maintenance. Next comes a SOC. You know what is SOC? I have told sir about SOC. SOC is a security operations center. They did not install any monitoring software in their system to identify what are the threats are going to come into their system. Due to that, they have failed in the data breach. I hope you got the point, guys. Did you get the point? Okay, I'm really sorry. Right now it is fine. Is my voice is breaking only for one or multiple?
It's
Okay.
breaking, sir. Sometimes it is breaking.
So next I'm going to talk about important of skills in ethical hacking. What are the important skills in ethical hacking? Why are skills are important? Talking about these things. This is very important thing. So one is combination of technical skills and domain knowledge. People should get to know what is the use of cyber security and what are their benefits and what are the loopholes and what are their possibility things. People don't know what is cyber security, but due to this reason, we need to know about cyber security. So first thing is ethical hacking is not just to know and not knowing how to run tools. It requires a deep understanding of underlying technology and system. So cyber the tools, that is not a thing. Cybersecurity is something that is to have a deep knowledge. To be honest, it took me almost 4 years to get to me know about cybersecurity. What exact cybersecurity do? Because cybersecurity takes a time. It is not like something like completed in 3 years. This one attendance link will be shared at 4:30, madam. 4:30. Okay. Is my voice is right now audible clearly? Fine now. One second. Is it fine right now? Can you hear me? Sushmita, madam, are you there? Yes, okay, fine. One is successful ethical hacker need a grasp various areas such as networking, programming, and operations to identify vulnerabilities effectively. So one thing is ethical hacker needs a grasp various areas. Not only ethical hacking, people what they especially do in ethical hacking, they just focus on one type, that is the networking or programming. But I would like to request people to study all the three important things, that is networking, programming, and operation system. How does operating system is working on? This thing is very important. Okay, so, which will help you to identify the vulnerabilities and effectively. Apart from that, versatility and adaptability, these are the very two major things we need in ethical hacking. Security threats are constantly evolving and new vulnerabilities are discovered regularly. You know how long it takes to create one new vulnerabilities. So now if you ask what is vulnerability, vulnerability is something like a loophole. I'm giving an best example. You people, okay, I give an example. Ishukuti is there here. One Ishukuti has went for some other travel plan. He has went to some function. He locked his home. He were not available for 4 days. Now, first day, what attacker is going to thief is going to do? He observes their route, the home map. He's going to see the map of the home. Okay. Now, what he's going to do? First day, he observed the home, nearby neighbors, everything. Okay, it's fine. Second day, what he's going to do? He tries to see whether dogs are there in the home, security guards are there in the home or not. He's going to look over there. Third day, he tries to enter the home through the loopholes. Like if the windows are very loose, he access to windows. Is there any back door? He slowly cut the back door and enters the room. Later, fourth day, in that day, he is going to go back. Ishukuti will come home for 1 week. After 1 week, it looks like there is no such thing as happened. After 2 or 3 weeks, if he see locker, there is no money. The thief has taken the thing. Now, what the police is going to do? He find out the loopholes. Where are the possibilities where criminal may get in? This is the same thing is done in the ethical hacking. Okay, that's what is called as the vulnerability. So every single second there will be a new vulnerability discovered. Ethical hacker must able to adapt quick learning, new technologies, and apply their knowledge to different types of system and scenario. Cyber security is not something like learning programming and just typing it in the your what we say that web pages. Ethical hacking is to learn quickly. We should learn concept very quick, and 24 into 7 we want to research the topic. Without research the topic, we are unable to do any kind of information. We have no idea what exact the tech is. So I would like to say quick learning and new technologies is very important. Next, apply their knowledge in different types of systems and scenario. Don't focus on one single system, that is OS operating system. Look over to many different operating system. It may be Mac OS, Linux, Windows, etc. Okay, this is the why the skills are very important. So is there any question you want to ask me? You can ask me. Is there any questions? Hmm. Okay, one chat is there. 1 second. Sushmita,
Yeah, yes. Yes, sir.
am I audible?
Yeah, yeah, you're audible. No issues.
uh, People are asking that I'm not audible. There's a reason.
No, you're audible, sir.
I'm audible, right? Thank you, thank you. So these are the three things. Okay, these are the two: versatility and adaptability, which is very important. Proactive defense, which is one more thing which is very important, is proactive this one defenses. By mastering essential skills, you people were asking me, sir, which refer the books to learn, yes or no? So this is the thing why we need to learn from book, is because essential skills we'll get to know. And ethical hacker can stay ahead of potential threats, identify weakness before malicious actor do. Now what happens is, if you are cybersecurity enthusiast or interested people, what you should do is, if you go with any of the website, you should check what kind of website they are using, how the security is there. So what happens is, if you got to know, you get a reward points of $1,000, $100 from the company. That's a reason I would say do research of the website too. Okay. The proactive approach is critical in maintaining the security and integrity of the system and network. This means that they are going to maintain the security and integrity of the system and networks. Okay, this is very important. Next skill number one, key skills number one, that is networking. What is networking? So what are the protocols we should see? So there are three or four, four kind of understanding protocols. One is TCP and IP, the foundation of internet communication, understanding how data packets are transmitted and received, TCP and IP. If you are from electronics and communication or computer science, you have a chapter called as computers networks. There you will get to know what is TCP and IP. Next comes DNS, domain name server, the system that translate domain name into IP address. You know, uh, the website will be built in IP address, not in the domain name. You people convert that IP address into domain name. That is how the system that translate domain name into IP address, crucially for the network navigation. It's, see, if we give IP address something like https dot slash slash 33.4.116.114.115.0, would you remember it completely? It is very difficult to remember it, right? Yes or no? That's the reason domain names are generated, so get to know it easily. Next come is HTTP and HTTPS, which is very important layer of for networks. That is the protocol that govern web traffic, with HTTP is adding a layer of security through encryption. So many people don't know how does HTTPS work. So what S will do is it encrypts all the data of your HTTP web page and make it secure. Okay, these are the important things. Other protocols are FTP, SMTP, HCP. FTP, SMTP are something like that, transferring the files. Okay, transferring the file from one place to another using networks, and other that facilitate various network services, different network services. Okay, these are the things to be done. These are the networking skills you should know. Apart from that, network hardware, routers, switches, firewalls are very important. Not only the software, hardware are very important. So router devices that direct data traffic between the networks. What a router is going to do is that directs the data traffic between the networks. Switches, something like devices that connected devices within the same network and manage data flow. I hope if you are in the university or colleges, I hope you know about a switches. What does it do? Next comes firewall. Firewall is the one kind of security wall. So best way to explain about the firewall is home security wall. If you have a home, you have a compound or a wall, right? What does it do? Can anyone text me? What that wall do? Anyone? What the security wall of your home do? Please text me. To protect. Yes, same thing the firewall also going to do is to protect the incoming and outgoing network based on the fundamental security rules. This is the same thing what firewall is going to do. Okay. Thanks, Hema madam, for your answer. Yes. Um, we are safe and secure within our campus. Correct. So this Anupama ma'am. Stop unwanted access. The same thing the firewall is going to do here. Next comes data flow in network. Understanding how data travels from one device to another within the network, including the role of IP address, subnetting, and packet switching. That data flow is also very important in network, which will tell us how data travels from one device to another within the network, including the role of IP address, subnetting, and packet switching. This lab session, I'm going to share it tomorrow. How does it happen? I'm going to teach you, okay, tomorrow. Why it is important, why networking is very important. So targeting network vulnerabilities, network attacks such as sniffing, spoofing, and DDoS attacks often exploit weakness in the network protocols and configuration. So what happens here is DDoS attack or DOS attack tries to get access to this what we say using networks only. DOS attacks highly happens to the networks only. That's the reason we need our security to be done in which what we call as network security. By mastering networking, ethical hackers can identify and secure weak points, reducing the risk of successful attacks. If you learn networking, you will get to know how to identify and secure the weak point of the networks. So that's the reason networking should be learned in cybersecurity. Whenever you start your knowledge in cybersecurity, the first part is to learn networking. Got it? Next, building the strong defense. A solid understanding of network allows ethical hacker to design and implement more robust security measures, including network segmentations, secure communication channels, and proper firewall configuration. So it will build you a strong defense in your system. It will help you it will teach you how to design the networks. If you want to become a security architect, then it's very well to know about the networking. Okay. So this is the one thing. Is there any question? You want to ask me about the networking? You can ask me. you have any question on the networking, you can ask me. So one thing, if you are learning operate this one cybersecurity, just go to this one. What we say that um, OSI model, very important. OSI model should be learned. Okay. Yoginath has been asked me a question. Any website to learn networking in practical? So there is no such free website. If you want a website, there is a website of Cisco. Cisco is there. You can go. 1 second. I'm mentioning the this one, sir. Website is Cisco on Net Academy. You can learn it from. Let you can learn it for free. Okay. What about OSI model? OSI model has a 7 layers. Okay, that I'm going to teach you in upcoming classes, which is called as physical layer, application layer, data link layer, network layer, and transport layer, and presentation layer, and etc. Based on that, the whole system is run by this model. Okay, that's the reason you need to know about this thing. Any simulation platform to demonstrate cyber attacks, exam, DOS and DDoS. No, Usman sir, there is no such platform to demonstrate cyber attacks. If you try to do that, 100%, I can guarantee that you would be in the prison. Got it? So don't try to do this because we are not responsible for that if you do that. It's very important before doing, only authorized person has to do it. Thank you, sir. So this is done. So next is programming languages. Many people were asking me about programming language. What programming language should I learn for cybersecurity? So essential language Python. My first preference is Python to be learned. Apart from that, Java, C++, JavaScript, Ruby, Bash are the essential language you can learn. You can learn it for free. You can also join XLR education if you want to get trained in this kind of programming language where they are going to help you. So, sir, how I to check the app security system? What is the use of that? So, okay, Prithvi Sari sir has been asking me a question. Why do we check app security? So, the thing is, few times all the applications are not 100% secure. There is a possibility of having your data breaches. That's the reason you need to check your app security. How to check app security? There is a website also. You can check your app security by using virus total. I have shared you yesterday. You can go through that website and share that what we say um, security updates. Okay, I think attendance sheet has been shared in the chat box, live chat. You can go through it. Okay, why it is important? So scripting skills for automation and writing customer tools. Okay, so why programming language is important? Many people ask this question. So why do we need to learn programming language? If you are a creator, if you want to create a tools or a software, then programming language is mandatory to use. Okay, there's a reason. So many people ask me, sir, is it 100% mandatory to learn programming language? My answer is no. That is, there is no 100% guarantee to learn cyber programming language. If you have a skill, if you have a you know how to use blackbox.ai chat GPT, then it's not required to create a to learn a programming language. But yes, that there is a possibility, there is a worth of doing a programming languages too. Okay, so why it is important? Helps to write exploits, understanding codes, vulnerability, and automatic the repetitive task. If you are working for a VAPT, which is called as web application penetration testing or a vulnerability assessment and penetration testing, then it is required. This programming is required to identify the vulnerabilities which will be under the code. That's the reason you need to know why it is important. Got it? So is there any question based on this programming? You can ask me. I hope I answered this question yesterday clearly. If there is any question, if you want, you can ask me too. Don't ask me why are you seeing down. Because I'm using the live chat box also to look if there is any question. Okay. Is there any question to be asked on this topic? Yeah, Pratik Pandya has raised your hand, sir. You can drop a message, sir. That's the best thing. So next topic is based on understanding of operating system, a very important session in cyber security. Many lose to learn this topic. Many people get lazy to learn this topic. I'm telling you, operating system is very important in cyber security to get to know how does this system works. Okay. Operating system knowledge, mastering of Windows, Linux, and Mac OS environment. You need to know how Windows are working, how Linux are working, how Mac OS are working. That should be known to you. Understanding OS internals, file system, process management, user permissions. You should learn how to use how this operating system internally works. You should is important. Operating systems level attacks are common. Deep knowledge allows effective exploitation and defenses. You see, lots of attacks happens not only in the website, even though it happens in operating system. Tomorrow's class, I'm going to show you the live hacking on the Windows 7. I'm hacking Windows 7. I'll show you how it is generated. Okay, that's the reason operating learning of operating system is very important. So, is there any question on operating system you want to? You can ask me. If you have a question, sir, which operating system should I learn? I would like to request you to learn all the three. Okay, all the three of operating system is very important. Any question apart from that, you can ask me. I'm giving 2 minutes of time. It may be previous topic or right now or ongoing topic. Is there any questions? Okay. Is there any questions? Okay, fine. I'm going with the next topic, knowledge of attack methods. So it's a very important topic to get to know what are the different kinds of knowledge. So these are the top three cyber attacks, which is called as phishing, SQL injection, cross-site scripting, that is called as XSS, which is very important. Next comes man in the middle attack and social engineering, DOS attacks, which is very important. One more important topic. So I hope you know what is phishing attack is. SQL injection is something like if you know if you're from computer science background, you get to know how does SQL is created. Select star user ID star user ID number, then star if password star. So no, this is the format. So we are trying to inject a code there to get in the access. Okay. Next comes a cross-site scripting attack, which is an cyber attack that involves injecting a malicious code into a trusted website or application. We are trying to insert a PDF or a malware into that website so that it can send a response to us. That is called as cross-site scripting. Then man in the metal attack is something like me and Sushmita madam is talking each other. When I went as offline, someone else hacker is trying to message madam saying that it is unreached. That is called as man in the middle attack. So why it is important to know about the attack methods? Knowing attack method helps to identify the potential threats and crafting the defenses. If you learn these attacks, you'll get to know what is the scenario and how it is implemented, how it is reacted, how it is created. So you'll get to know about this knowledge so that you can prevent it from this kind of attacks. What if, is there any question regarding this? You ask, can ask me. password should be big, stronger, not. Okay, one second. So, okay, am I audible? Am I audible right now?
Yeah,
Prithvi-
yes.
Yeah. Prithvi sir has asked me one question. Sir, one doubt you told that password should be big, strong, not small. But in rural area or in village area, people will not remember the customized password. So, what is the solution for this password? See, for that, so we are helping that village rural area peoples to educate themselves in the cyber crime. So see, what happens is like, so I'm telling you, I come from an urban area. I don't know farming. Okay. Even that rural people, they don't know technology. So if I go to rural area, what I will do? I learn it. So that is the thing we should teach them. Okay. How to keep a strong password. If they forget the password or something like that, there is an option called as forget option, which they can recover the password. So I think this question doesn't have such any kind of meaning, sir. So it is a common thing. Got it? So is there any question in YouTube regarding any questions? Okay, fine. Additional skills, what are the additional skills you should learn is analytical thinking, which is critical analysis of system to identify weak points. Try to learn it, how to identify the loopholes. You need to learn that. Problem solving skills, create a solution to bypass a security measure. Continuous learning, don't stop learning in cybersecurity. Many people fail. Like they just read cybersecurity for 5 to 6 days, then leave it, or 3 months or 6 months. Cybersecurity is something that you should daily update yourself, daily research on the topic, daily learn on the topic. It will help you a lot. Okay. So this is one of the case study I can see how real world application. So if you can see here, what is happening is now you are working as an ethical hacker. I refers to you, okay? You are working as an ethical hacker, expert in CTA, that is my organization or any company. Now the company has told you identify IP address of the company, domain details, physical address, and employee record of the a website called www.ibm.com. Now I hope you got it, got the task. So take a screenshot, take a snapshot of this what we say picture. So this is a task for you, you can do it. I will show you how to do it also. Okay, I will teach you how to do it. um let's process with, you take a screenshot. Okay, now what I'm going to do is, now 1 second. First thing I'm going to do is I will open the website. Okay, that is www dot first I will go with the Google. I'll search Google and I will put www, not in the code here. I'm going to put ibm.com. So you get a lot of result of IBM. Yes or no? So I'm sorry. Yes or no? You get a lots of web page of IBM. Now what you are going to do is you should find an IP address. Now you should see the IP address. How to find an IP address? Just go to your start menu, click on terminal, or yeah, terminal is fine. Just click on terminal. Just type here ping. What is ping? Ping will identify the IP address of the website. Just put www.ibm.com and just enter. So if you will get an IP address. If you don't get an IP address, not to worry. Just close here. There is a website to do that. That is called as whoisdomain.tools. Just put the domain name, that is www.ibm.com, and click on search. Verify whether you are robot or not. I'm not a robot. Just click on go. You can see the IP address. Go scroll down. You will get an IP address. This is an IP address of the website. Now, using this website, you should identify the information about the company. So for that, what you have to do is in the screenshot, I have told you the screenshot. First thing what you have to do, open DOS prompt, type IBM, you will get the IP address. Okay, done. Visit Google, search for www.ibm.com and browse the target website. All possible informations are there. Now you can see all the information there in this website. Yes or no? Next, what is the step? For the domain hosting company, include email address, open domaintools.com or ping.edu or type IBM in the target site. Okay, now this is the website. You just put the website name here. You will get to know all the information, what kind of server they are using. You just see here. So registered domain server is whois.corporatedomains.com. That registered email, this one is cspprotobrands.com. When they have been updated on 26/10, that is November, they have been updated. When they have been created this in 1986, it is created. Who wants this domain? CSC corporate domains are handling this domain. Okay, what is the abuse domain's name? That is domain abuse at cscglobal.com. What is the abuse contact number? This is their contact number, which is in US. So you can see here, you can see here, postal code is also mentioned, head office is also mentioned, street name is also mentioned, company name is also mentioned, phone number is also mentioned, everything is mentioned here. Yes or no? These are the information of the company. Now you got information of company. Now physical location of the server. Now what you guys want to do is to find out the server location. So what is the website for that? www. What is my what is my IP? What is my IP address.com? IP address.com. Just enter the IP address. You know the IP address. What is the IP address of this? That is, just go scroll up. You get an IP address. Just copy. And also it is mentioned 7 other sites posted on this server. Just go here. Just type the IP address and click on search. Allow the location. It starts scanning. Okay. Block. If you don't want to get a notification, block it. Search. So look over here. IP address is located here, which is in Washington, US. What type of server they are using? Akami server, longitude and latitude. Now what should you do is open Google Map. Just open the Google Map. Just type this latitude and just copy this longitude. Enter. One second. If you're using phone, you have this trick to use, but I'm not sure about the laptop why it is not working. So just do one thing. You can do one more thing. Just click to check the blacklist. Okay, there is no such blacklist. What does it mean is if there is any kind of blacklist in this domain, it will show whether there is a blacklist or not. But here we don't have any blacklist. And one second, if you see here is a location, you just copy this. So map. Okay, this is the location where Kami server is built. Got it? This one, after that, what to do? You got to know the information. These are the screenshot I took. I hope you got it right. How to get an information of the website. Hello. I hope you got to know how to take an information of the website. Is there any question you want to ask me? You can ask me. Someone has asked the question, sir, can you share the last 2 days videos link? Okay, if you want to link, go to the XLR in YouTube channel. In that, they have mentioned day one and day two. You can access to that video. Okay. Apart from that, is there any question? Can you repeat, sir? Think that you are working in a has a ethical hacker and you have got a task, okay, to find out an company's information. Okay. So what you are going to do is, so we your company target ID is www.ibm.com. If you search ibm.com, you get just the information like this. Okay. What right now you should do is you go to the Chrome browser or a terminal, just type this ping space ibm.com. It will provide you an IP address. Using that IP address, go to this website, which is mentioned as www.domaintools.com or www.ping.edu. Just enter this website and enter the target IP address and click on enter. It will show who is using this website, who is the owner of this website, what is the phone number, where is it is located, and what email ID they have been registered. You get an information like this. Okay, these are the information you get from the domain, which is very important. See, you get phone number, you get a postal code, you get address of the company. These are the information you get. Next, you go with targeting with the once how we connect your domain name into this web page, DNS transfer, TXT record transfer. Here, these are the things done here. Got it? So once we put the IP address and click on the country, it will show it is located in India. This website will show you exact the server where it is located. I hope you got it, sir. Sayed Bashir, sir, did you got it? Okay, fine. So we have 15 minutes. Welcome, welcome, sir, welcome. So we have 15 minutes. So is there any kind of question? Tomorrow's class, we are going to work on penetration testing. After that, we go with the vulnerability assessment. After a few topics, we are going to work on lab section. Okay. So is there any question you want to ask me? You can ask me. Any questions? Is there any question you would like to ask me? You can ask me the question. Any question from the past 2 days, today's session? You can ask me. Sir, what is the possible if we have someone's IP address? So using IP address, we will get to know the company's location. So these are the things we can. It will help us to create when we if you are a hacker, if you want to create a clone website, then IP address is very important. B Pallavi madam has raised their hand. Yes, ma'am. Please tell me. Please just message. I hope you got the point, Hardik sir. See, using IP address, we can do anything. We can hack the system only. Got it? Any other questions would like to ask? In any kind of IP address info can we get? by this app, sir. Any type of IP address. So what kind of IP address do you want, sir? You're asking any type of IP address. Yes, yes, any type of IP address you will get the information. Don't not worry, don't worry. Now, example, I will give you a best example. www.xlr.com. So if this is the website of XLR. Um, I will just copy this website. I will go to this domain. I'll just enter this here and I will enter it here, sir. See, uh, sir, what was the ma'am's name? I forgot to ask. Sushmita, madam, are you there?
Yes. Yeah, yeah, yes, sir.
Your domain was purchased in GoDaddy. Hello,
Okay. Hello.
hello. Did you purchase your domain in GoDaddy?
No, I don't have idea on.
Okay. See, XLR's domain name is purchased in GoDaddy. We got to know where it is purchased, and they are using some Amazon technology service that is located in Singapore. Okay, this is the GoDaddy's domain name. When it is going to expire, it is expiring in 2025. The registration will expire, and they what done by XLR is they have installed security to their website so that it is not showing any kind of location. And you can see down state they have used US as a state. They have been customized it. Okay, these are the things which is located. Now use this IP address, copy it, and just type here and enter. So you see the service is the state of the IP address is located in Singapore, and because they have used the security protocols in their board ID, so it's not showing it is in India. If you see whether there is any blacklist on their IP address, see there is no such blacklist located in their IP address. Did you get the point, sir? How to get the IP address of IoT devices? Okay, how to get an IP address, sir? So your device is connected to the internet. In your system, install Kali Linux. There is a website called as www. There is a tool called as NetBio or NetDiscover that I'm going to teach you. On that, you will get to know the IP address. Okay. How to find that IP is protected with some firewall or VPN? Sir, I would like to tell you that VPNs are not safe to use. Okay, VPNs are not safe to use. So, IP address, if I'm telling IP address is not, see, every IP address protected. Okay, every IP address is protected. But see, what is IP address? Which is an internet protocol. If you create a website, you have an IP address. That IP address is converted into what? Which is converted into a domain name. So that's the reason why we use IP address. IP address protected. It is not with some firewall or VPN. IPS is protected with that organization only, the where it is built. Got it, sir? Got it, sir? Is there any question? Is there any question to be asked? Sushmita, madam, are you there?
Yeah, yes, sir.
I think we can wind up. I hope there is no questions. Tomorrow I'm going to start with some other theoretical practical. After that, I'm going to teach the other lab session, madam.
Yeah, okay, sir, sure. We can wind up for the day.
Uh, no, you convey the vote of thanks.
Yeah, yeah, sure. So yeah, I have shared the attendance link once again on the chat. So if you wanted to mark your attendance, kindly mark your attendance, faculty members. So like we are winding up for the day. Thank you all. We'll meet again by tomorrow at 3 p.m. Thank you, sir. Thank you for your valuable class.
Welcome, Matt. Welcome.